Hey, good afternoon, Travis. This is Shawn Lawson here, manager at Arbutus RV in Port Alberni. And I'm just going to spend a few minutes and do a walk around on your new Sundance. First of all, congratulations and thank you for trusting in Janine and Arbutus RV here in Port Alberni. This 26-foot Sundance by Heartland is just an awesome product, and I think you're going to be very happy with it. It's got a nice cold climate package and lots of other real nice things going for it. You've got these LED docking lights at the front, which can be turned on or off from a switch inside. A power front tongue jack with a level on the top there, as well as a light at the front. So you've got one switch, which is this one here on the left for your level, or for going up and down, and the other one is for your light. And yeah, that's pretty straightforward, just up and down. There's a little pad at the bottom there, so good idea to bring a piece of wood with you as well to set that down on. Two propane tanks up front here. You've got two 20-pounders. When you turn your propane on, you just want to make sure to open it up slowly, and then once you get it open, go all the way, and basically do that to both tanks, because what happens is you have this little lever flipped over here to pointing at the one tank. As soon as this one goes empty, it'll automatically start drawing from the other tank, as long as this is also open. Okay, there's a little lens at the front here that will be green. Let's see if we can get it in there. Won't be able to see it very well here, but it'll be green when it's full and red when it's empty. So if you see that lens is red, you know that it's starting to draw from the other tank. At that time, you can just flick this over to the other side. This doesn't determine which one it comes out of. It's just a reminder for you to know which tank you're drawing out of. Okay, so we'll go through here. You've got a light in your pass-through storage, and there's a switch there. You've got your cord tools over there for your jacks, your stabilizers. You've got a hose, a freshwater hose, and a sewer hose. And there's a spray port over on the other side for that hose. Your awning, you've got the Solera awning. What this here does is allows you to tilt your awning. So if you just pull down on that, what that does is just adjusts the angle of your awning. So if you wanted to have the water run off your awning one way or another, pull down on that, and that's the direction that the rain is going to go to. All right, so you've got a gas and electric hot water tank. When you go to start to use this, you're going to want to put this rod in. That's your anode rod, and that goes right in there. So just get that in. You might want to put some more Teflon tape around there, screw that in nice and tight. And then right now your hot water system and your complete water system is empty. So essentially what you're going to do is plug that hole. Then you're going to add water to your trailer, either by filling up your fresh water here or attaching a hose on the back side, turning that on, getting some water into your system, and then opening up the valves on each of your hot and cold for your shower and your sink and that sort of thing. Once the system is all charged up, you're basically ready to go. You just want to make sure you keep heat in the system so that those pipes don't freeze up on you. All right, so around the back here, you've got your cable hookups and your city water, as well as a black tank flush. So your bottom one there is your black tank flush, top is your city water connection, and you've got satellite and cable. Over here you've got your where your power cord goes, and then a spray port where you can attach that hose. There's one of your 4-corner levelers, and then you've got a black and gray tank valve. So the one on the left, the gray one, is for your gray water. That's your sink and your shower and stuff like that in your bathroom. The black is for the toilet in the bathroom. When you empty that out, you want to start with the gray, then shut that off, then pull the black, and then turn the water on in your black tank flush. So have a hose hooked up to the lower one right here. Turn the water on, spray the water throughout your tank, and let that clean out your black tank while it's flushing. Once it's finished, turn your hose off to your black tank flush, then close up your valves once everything's completed coming out of there. You've got your low point drains, your hot and cold water low point drains right there. They've got little valves on them, which is really nice. This little thing right here, that little black strip, that is to help bring these little sweepers out. to get them started. And you want those laying nice and flat. When you get to your spot, you want to just run your hand up the inside of that if they don't look like they're laying flat, and make sure that they're laying where you want them. All right, here's the other side of your storage. So again, there's your little plug-in adapter, your hose for your spray port, and your sewer hose. This tool here is what you're going to use to bring your stabilizers up and down, and then you've got your power cord. These are slam latch doors, which are great. Drop that down and it locks, and you've got a magnet there to hold it when it's up as well. All right, we'll go around to the other side, and we're going to head into the trailer. All right, so that concludes the outside of the trailer. Let's head on inside. First of all, this little thing on the floor there, that is your propane detector. So if you have a propane leak, that thing will start beeping and let you know that you've got a leak in your propane system. You've got the fold-out couch here, and it's got a couple of USBs as well as lights. So you've got USB ports there and there to plug things in. You'll be able to use that as long as you're plugged in. Off of your battery power, you're not going to get anything. I opened up this cupboard underneath your dinette just to let you know that that is a cupboard. So you can do that on both sides of your dinette. We'll close that up. We'll head back into the bedroom. USB port, a couple of them right above your bed. You got a couple of lights. The switches are just right underneath them on both sides. You've got a little fan up there. And this one's got a nice little closet area, which is awesome. So you got your storage on both sides, but you also got a nice little dresser in there as well. All right, you got a stainless farm sink there with a pull-out faucet, GFI outlet plug-in, nice laminated countertops, and there's your stove. So you got a 3-burner stove. They've got an igniter right here. So this is your igniter here. So you don't need to use a lighter to light your stovetop. However, to light your oven, you do. So basically, you just want to turn this knob to pilot, hold it there for a bit while you reach in and put a barbecue lighter up to the pilot light at the back there. As soon as that lights, then turn your dial further, so you'll be here. Then as soon as it lights up, then you're going to go the rest of the way, and that whole element will light up. Now you got an oven going, and you can start cooking. All right, your fridge on off, pretty straightforward. If you have a check light on and it stays on, it's because something's not working. In the auto setting, it's just going to choose 110 or gas, whichever. If you're plugged into 110, it's going to choose 110. If you don't want to use power, or you're not somewhere that you have power, push that button to the till the button comes out, and then you're going to be running off of gas. So right now there's no lights on, and that's fine. There's not supposed to be. The only one you want to watch for is the check light. If that light comes on, it's probably because you're out of propane, or there could be an airlock in the system. All right, that's where you're going to find all your books and your keys for your trailer. Here's something you should know about your adjustment. So that little white tab on the side, slide that up or down that fin, and that's going to adjust the temperature in your fridge. All right, you've got your stereo here. You've got your little convenience center. So this is where all your lighting is and stuff. So your hot water heater. The electric on-off switch for your hot water heater is actually inside your hot water heater thing on the outside there. And you just got to look on the lower bottom side of that, and that's where you'll find it. Here's your junction box here for all of your breakers and fuses. If you've got a fuse that's burnt out, there's going to be a little red light that comes on right next to it. You want to be careful when plugging in your trailer that you get a nice clean connection when you plug it in. If you get it sparking a little bit as you're plugging it in, you could blow a fuse, and it's not uncommon to blow that 40 amp fuse. To get to the back of your hot water tank, this one right here, that's the back side. Inside of that, that's the back side of your furnace. To get to your hot water tank, you actually have to pull out these drawers, And really what you're doing is you're just going to have to push up or down on these little tabs on the side here to release this from the slider on both sides, and then that drawer will come out and that'll give you access to your valves. But again, for starting up your system again, you're just going to get water into your fresh water tank, turn your pump on, or if you're going to use your city water, so your hose connection, do that, and then just slowly start turning on taps, getting water running through it, and that'll charge up the system. And you can turn your hot water on, and away you go, you're all set. All right, so that's about it. I think that should cover everything. We're here, of course, if you have any questions, please give us a call. You can call our service department at 250-724-5544, or give Janine or I a call here at the sales office, and of course we'll be happy to answer your questions as well. Thanks again. Hope you enjoy your RV, and I'll send this off to you shortly. Take care. Bye-bye.